post it in general, but that's why we didn't have anybody on YouTube watching, because I didn't make it a public broadcast. It was still left over as unlisted from last call last week. Thanks, Brian, for returning. It's last call and it's unlisted, like the episode was. So, God dang it, I suck at this.
You don't. You're better than us. Maybe that's a real low bar, but
I'm only better at you than doing it, or you guys than doing it, because I do it.
Well, that is something. That's basically in like calculus, that's like infinitely better.
Exactly. You can't. Yeah.
So, that's can't match that. I'm 0.
I can't match it. No, not match it at all. So
I'm not 0 though. I like to say it, and then I look at stuff.
I look at stuff. I have not looked. Oh, I looked at a lot
Mostly
of stuff this week.
porn,
I looked at nothing today. I kept on like posting stuff to our texts and our chats and everything. I'm like, save this, and then today came around and I was like, I didn't look at shit before today. And then I started looking at like Panther talking crap, and I realized stuff that I had said in our chat was completely wrong. I thought if you opted in, it was a minimum of $20.5 million, which doesn't make any sense at all.
What doesn't make sense? Where are we at?
When I said in the group chat that it was minimum 20.5, not maximum of 20.5, because I'm an idiot. One thing I was going to bring up in the episode I forgot to mention, or didn't get a chance to do it. NFL raises their salary cap every year. NCAA has got to raise their salary cap every year as well, right?
I mean, you got to account for inflation, right?
Maybe after they pay off the $2.8 billion.
Yeah, they raised it up. I think the NFL salary cap, it's sitting right around 120, 130 million dollars, something like that. But it goes up $1 million to every year, something like that. I'm probably off on the numbers completely, but it goes up every year.
It's not just inflation, but I bet it gets adjusted just in general for like average pay across the league during that or something like that. I guess you would have to average underneath the limit if there's a limit at all. So maybe
whenever Mahomes needs a pay bump, they up the salary cap so they can pay him more.
No, but it's always it's that backup quarterback. That's the guy who gets paid. The one who like they just need a filler guy, and it's what's his face, the guy with the beard.
Fitzpatrick.
It's Fitzpatrick. Yeah, Fitzmagic is the one who's getting paid.
He's on the other side of the field now. He's behind the booth.
Oh, that's a shame. He was, you know what? Just underrated quarterback, because he's always the backup. But man, he'd come out and light it up. I always liked Fitzpatrick.
And what was even better about him than just coming out of nowhere and lighting it up?
His stupid chin strap, because he had that giant beard and it would just like come out. It was like
when he eventually got benched for the starter who was off injury coming back, whatever, he cheered on that guy so hard.
Oh yeah,
like, he was a team player through and through. He's just a good dude, and he has like 37 children with the same wife or something.
Dude, if I made that much money, I would have that many kids too.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
I
wouldn't take care of any of them except for like monetarily,
I have 3 kids and I don't have any money. If I had money, I wouldn't have any kids.
Nah. My pull-out game would suck.
I'm not sure how that works exactly, but I would have gotten a vasectomy at 12.
Well, speaking of pulling out.
Whoa.
Will any P4 schools opt out?
I can't. If ULM is opting in, no P4 school is opting out.
That'd be fucking weird.
Yeah, it would be funny if it was actually like a school you didn't expect. Like, still like, a mid to bottom tier type school. But like, if Mississippi State was like, nah, no, we're out. Like, really? Like, ahead of Vandy? You guys are out? I guess Vandy's got better accountants or something than what? Where the hell where is Mississippi State?
I mean, this includes FCS too. They can opt in or out, right? So, I mean,
right.
Oh,
I don't expect FCS to opt in.
No.
I mean, that's sort of the point of FCS, but that was the point of FCS back when the split happened. There are haves and have-nots. There are FCS programs that are making more money than some FBS programs.
Yeah, they do well. Like Montana State or North Dakota State, South
North Dakota State.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Were they the Jackrabbits? North
That
Dakota
sounds
State.
right.
Yeah.
Man, I love cool mascots. I think it's my favorite thing about minor league baseball. It's like having like those weird ass fucking names and weird mascots. Panthers, great, whatever. How cool would it be if we had a cool mascot? You got the TCU Horned Frogs, like that. Like I want a
TCU is
cool
real
one.
stupid, but the Horned Frogs, that's a great mascot.
Isn't it? Well, hell,
And
even Arkansas Razorbacks. Like, wow, yeah, that's awesome. It's a stupid pig, but cool. It's Razorback.
Stupid feral pig that you want to shoot.
Yeah, I probably couldn't eat it though.
Oh, and then when the feral pigs went viral, that was that's great.
Yeah.
You know that island of swimming pigs? In the Caribbean, like there's that island that just has like pigs that swim.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
In the Bahamas, I do. Nassau, yes.
I was saying,
Yeah,
Tim's
yeah.
been there. Tim's been everywhere.
Yeah, so like
They
that was
poop in the
something that
water.
of course.
Pigs poop and they poop in that water.
Yeah.
But
fish poop in the water and they breathe the
do.
water in, you know?
Yeah, but that's
no,
that's not pig poop. Pig
When
poop
I
and
was,
fish poop are different.
It's true.
Yeah, but when I went on that cruise without Kim, that was one of the excursions was to swim with the pigs, and I'm like, I cannot swim with pigs without Kim because she would kill me. That's like a dream of hers, a fantasy of hers to go to that little island. It was like $700 something for that excursion. I was like, well, I'm not doing it, and if we go on our cruise together, I'm not dropping $1,500.
Jesus.
My God, to swim with some feral pigs that poop in the water.
They've actually, so those pigs, it was one island they were on. Now they've kind of like made them go to other islands. So they have more opportunities for people to swim with them. You know how it works. It's a moneymaker.
Well, I wonder if the pigs taste like seafood. Like you have to use like lemon juice on them. And eat them.
I'd hope you just.
They're small pigs. They're not like pigs. They're not hogs.
They're not huge, but they're not small pigs either.
Yeah.
They get pretty big. Yeah. We're talking about pigs. What's going on?
Why are we talking about pigs? Talking about pigs?
Cruises, pigs.
Well, speaking of farm life, Ryan, I'm going to message you after this. I mean, Tim, if you want to as well. But my buddy's got an eighth of a cow up for sale. My freezer is still packed, but I was going to message you and Danny about if you're interested in an eighth of a cow.
I am.
I'll give you the list of what's included.
Yeah, that would be rad.
It's pretty awesome. It's great just to go downstairs and to be like, open up the freezer and be like, oh, I have all of this meat that I can cook. It is awesome.
I've been looking for a good deal on briskets. They haven't been on sale recently because I want to grind it. Honestly, I want to buy a brisket and just do ground beef for burgers.
So this is great because when I bought the quarter cow, my buddy got the brisket. I got no brisket, and then I asked him what was included in this eighth cow, and he said a small brisket's included. So if you buy it, you can at least get a small brisket. If you get a small one, you might as well just grind it up into some burger meat, right?
You do a little of this, little of that, cut it off and use the point, smoke that,
Right.
And then the flat, maybe add a little fat to it, some of the fat trimmings, and make that into burgers.
I feel like I've had a burger that had some brisket mixed in. It was pretty tasty.
Dude, I'm telling you, I ground up some brisket, and I froze them all and did this whole process for it. And when I would cook them, I'd cook them from frozen just in a skillet. I didn't use the grill or nothing. I just throw them on there. But the fat content, it would just like melt into the pan, and basically the burger would just like deep fry in brisket fat. And
well, just get you a 70-30 cut then, man. I feel like when I've had
complaining, I don't want to fix
brisket. When I've had brisket burgers, I think it has a looser pull to it. Like I think that when people make burgers out of ground brisket, they tend to take better care of it. Like, oh, I'm making a really good burger. I want to make sure I don't overpack, overcompress. I'm gonna have this as a loose burger patty. So when I cook it, it's the best it can possibly be. And so then that fat cooks out and it leaves you the whatever. you could do the same thing with ground beef. Just take better care of your burger. And I'm not saying it'll taste as good, but I'm just saying people tend to baby their brisket burgers a lot more than they do their regular 80/20s.
Yeah, maybe. But
Maybe
like I said,
my opinion.
I gotta, it'd be a nice thin layer of that grease that the fat had rendered
Yeah.
out, and it just deep fries in it, and it's real nice.
Fat equals flavor.
That's what they say.
Which means
And you
I'm
get
delicious.
the nice crispy edges and stuff, So
Yeah, you're doing the smash burgers then. That little
no, it's more of like a fried burger.
right.
Doesn't have to be smashed.
Did you buy that Blackstone?
No, I told her that I would buy it for 300, and she's like, "Oh, I just sold it for 330." I'm like, "Damn it," because she probably would sell it to me for 300 instead because she knows me.
Took too long. My fault. I took forever to respond to you. That's my fault.
I should have responded to her. It's fine.
It's all good. So the trip was good, Tim?
Yeah, it was good. Beach time. Didn't rain. Only got cloudy one afternoon. Like a little bit of rain at 4:50. It was weird. A lot of the people there, I guess they all like to go to dinner at 4.
That seems about the right part of the country to go to dinner at 4:00.
It's like old people?
No, it's young people with kids. Like by 3:00, the beach was emptying out, and it was weird. And like, so we would go to dinner at 7:30, and we'd have a wait. Sometimes, like when we got there closer to 7 or a little bit before, the wait was like an hour, solid, easy. Luckily, there's bars, so that works. But after we started going at like 7:15, 7:20, 7:25, around there. 30-minute wait tops every time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but it was good. It was a good time. Week off ish from work.
Nice.
Yeah, I did want to do the podcast. I really did.
Just would have loved to have you, but I didn't want you to feel rushed. That's ridiculous. So
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna kill last call.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Ryan, for listening. We'll talk to you next week. Peace out. We'll find out whether we opted into whatever that thing is going to be, and it could be interesting to see who opts out or who doesn't going to pay the full salary cap. Yeah. Say goodbye, guys.